Hi, everyone, and welcome to our bonus episode of Egg.
Hey, yo!
Cindy and I are just off of our regular episode, so we figured we'd start our after show with a little shot.
Oh, yeah.
Shakers, whiskey, and a little splash of Coke.
Fireball.
Fireball. Cheers, salute.
Cheers. Cheers to queers.
Yes. Yummy. What are you drinking again? Fireball? But what are you drinking?
It wasn't cold enough.
Oh, yeah, I don't like warm whiskey.
Svedka blue raspberry vodka.
Like it on the rocks.
Huh?
I said I like my whiskey on the rocks. I can't drink it warm. Yeah.
Anyways, okay.
So
we're gonna be talking Bravo on today's bonus episode because we haven't talked about Bravo in a while.
No, it's been forever. And you know what my biggest fear is that
what's your biggest fear?
Any housewife episodes soon because we're running out of our franchises and they're not taping because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the next one? It would have been Dallas, right? And I doubt that they shot anything. I just know that Leanne's
no OC. Leanne's not because she's a fucking racist. I mean, how are they going to possibly bring her on the show, especially now?
Yeah. Show.
OC. I saw something about Miami. Is Miami coming back?
I hope not. I never got into that.
Well, that one girl's mom, what's her name? The one that Andy Cohen loved her.
What happened to Salt Lake City, Utah?
What?
There was a rumor that that was the new franchise, the Salt Lake City.
Like the Sister Wives or what?
No, stupid. That's so stereotypical, but that's funny because we are getting our solar lights done, or the solar panels, whatever, on the roof.
What?
And the salesperson is from Utah, and he was telling me that when he was in high school. Like,
why are you getting solar panels?
Because it's better for the earth, the environment.
Is it?
Yeah. So it's driving, hybrids and just using less gas and stuff. It's supposed to be better for the earth.
Are you gonna get?
Not just that, like it's gonna be the same amount of money. I'm not saving. It's basically the same amount of money I'm paying for dirty energy. So why not get clean energy?
Dirty energy.
Even though I like dirty.
Okay, so there was this post of Alicia Silverstone. Remember her from Clueless?
Yeah.
She was Cher from Clueless.
I never showered, right?
She's so weird.
They said
like
that she would like to shower.
And she would baby bird feed her son. Like she would like eat whatever and then she would spit it into her son. Like so that he could eat it, you know. She's so weird. She's so weird. So anyways, I saw something on Instagram that said that she takes baths with her 9-year-old son. She takes baths with him. So anyway, so I went to her Instagram because I'm like, what has she been up to? And she's this super hippie, like what's great for the environment. And she does gray water. She does gray water for her fruit trees.
Gray water? What's gray water?
Okay, it's this system that keeps all of your dirty bath water, sink water, like it collects it and then it like puts it into whatever like
that can be
plants and shit. Yeah, right.
Okay.
So not I think she said not her vegetables because that needs clean water, but like her fruit trees, she uses gray water and it's so good for.
So you're proving my point. Like it's not like I'm not doing it to save money because that obviously it takes money to do that too, right? Like if she's building the system to reuse her gray.
Do you also take baths with your 9-year-old son?
No, but I probably would with my puppy.
I think that's weird too. I know a lot of people do it, but
it's so cute.
Like our old manager, I won't say her name, but she would be taking a shower and then she would bring her dogs in and give them a bath and then, you know.
I think I've only done that once, and that was because I had that big walk-in shower in Phoenix.
Yeah.
So it was easier for me to wash the dog in there.
Right. Than to like do the bath. I get it, yeah.
But not like I was clothed. I wasn't like naked bringing my dog into the shower with me.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Yeah, no. I've never done that. That's weird.
All right. Well, okay.
Oh yeah, because I said the solar thing.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yeah, yeah.
What the actual fuck?
Gosh, I don't even know where to start with this
So
one.
we did kind of start talking,
Yeah, you and I were
before, like
talking.
this afternoon, right? Yeah. So just I will recap my stance
Okay.
on this whole narrative and shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
so I think Denise made a huge mistake by judging or making the other, housewives feel judged
Yep.
because she has some dirty shit in her personal life and she pissed off the wrong girl. Lisa Rinna knows way too much about her, and now we all know all this shit about her, right? So like she fucked up. But I whenever Garcelle, was defending Denise, I was on Garcelle's side because I'm like, you know what? If she wants to have a dirty mouth outside of her kids' earshot and then put it together for her kids, so what? Like, let her do that. We all do that. We don't have the same conversations that we do. And all these other women are just like jumping on her for shit. And like, so that's, I stand on Garcelle's side defending Denise.
So I am gonna take both sides, but I'm gonna favor one side a little bit more. So I
Uh-huh.
am totally there with you on the defending of Denise. I think that they were ganging up on her. But I also think that part of that gang up had to do with just having something like a storyline or something
Right.
to record, right?
Yes.
It wasn't as big of a deal as they made it. However, Denise did start it up by
Right.
going around the group and talking to them individually instead of addressing the entire group together.
And Teddy said that. She
Yeah.
was like,
But then
obviously
they
it
kept
bothers
on
you.
and kept on and kept on,
Right.
which I get. I get that. But I think where she really fucked up was she made it seem way worse than it was with her daughter.
Oh, for sure. And I
And
love
they
how
played
Bravo
back
kept, yeah, they keep playing back. Like
because
Bravo's fucking
Lisa
shady.
knows. Lisa kept asking the same question. She did it in two
Yeah.
different scenes. She's like,
Yeah.
"Well, what was your daughter
What did
saying?" Oh,
what
that's
did
between
Sammy
her and
say?
me. She said that it was.
What Yeah. But it's like, come on, Denise, everything is filmed. Like you knew that Bravo was shady and was gonna bring that up.
Oh
Like
yeah, and they were gonna do a flashback to the daughter
just
laughing
like
at them.
just like how you said, whenever Denise was like, I'm not bringing my kids to, whatever, but then she didn't say that at the cookout, like
Mm-hmm.
you're being filmed. It's gonna come out.
Yeah, and then one thing that really rubbed me wrong, and I'm surprised that he didn't learn from the previous husbands that have put themselves in those situations, but Aaron jumped in and was being just like PK.
Oh,
Just like even some of the New Jersey husbands, they like to get involved, but they don't get involved like that. Like you
yeah,
never see Joe Gorga do that for Melissa.
right,
Melissa can fight her own battles. Let Denise fight her own battles. Nobody needs your
right,
energy involved in the fucking conversation.
right. So
She should have shut her husband up.
he's just so weird, but I want to know what's in that pack that he gave Kyle. Like I kind of want it.
What?
That thing that he gave Kyle whenever they first got to the
Oh,
house.
that's right. And she was all weirded out, like,
It's
okay.
like, okay, my liver, weird. I kind of want it. Yeah, but he's weird. Like he was like, shut it down. Okay, so there's no issue. Like, come on, dude. Your wife is on a fucking reality show. Like, you know that it's not going to be that simple to like shut it down. Come on.
You know what I really love about it? I love that Denise has this likability, even though she was being stupid about the whole situation. And she is kind of backpedaling from last season when she was putting all her shit out there about the happy ending with Aaron. The whole thing with the threesome on
big dick.
Big dick energy, like all that. That's why they love her. And that's why Erica and all of them were like, fuck yeah, sexual positivity. And then all of a sudden now she's a mother that's all conservative and oh no. Like something happened.
So hold on. So who was it? I think it was either Erica or Lisa that were like, we celebrated her because she was so free, whatever. But I also, like I said, this is where I side with Garcelle because she's like, everybody has a side that they put on whenever they're talking to their girlfriends. And she kept trying to tell them throughout that entire dinner, she kept trying to tell them like, hey guys, there's kids here. Like, hey guys, there's kids here. And I do feel for her because, being like having parents like Charlie Sheen and Denise Richards, like it must be hard. And you know, if my daughter was like, hey, I'm gonna go play, you know, I'm friends with Sammy Sheen, you know, like, and I'm gonna go to her house, knowing what the fuck is going on. Like he brings hookers to Thanksgiving dinner and all this shit. Like,
Yeah,
you
like
know,
why
like
would I let my kids around yours?
exactly. And
So
I think, I mean, she mentioned that too, right? You know, and I know that Sammy was dismissive and was like, "Oh my gosh, we're just dying of laughter." I get it, but like, I think that Denise still is protective of, you know, her daughters and their friends, and you
oh, that's
know,
for kids, and I get it. I just
yeah,
think that she
I
could
think
have
she fucked
handled it.
up.
She could have
Yeah,
handled it a little differently because she pissed the wrong people off.
mm,
And now look what happened. Now
that's what
what's
I'm
going to come
saying.
out?
That's what I'm saying, because even I think she told her husband, right, like in the car, she was like,
Like the
Lisa of
victim.
all no, she was like, Lisa of all people, like knowing what she knows, you know, like she said, and she said that, and so that was my first indication of like, oh shit, like Lisa's the
Oh, I see what you're
one.
saying. No, I was saying that she played the victim when she was crying to Aaron about it. I really feel like she fueled Aaron's fire for that scene.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
come on, you can't
Yeah,
handle these women on your own. You need to bring your husband into it. And then you gotta
yeah.
walk off and then tell him to behave. Oh, that was funny when he was like, "Don't tell me to be quiet." Like he
Did
was
you
getting
see?
that.
Did you see whenever she tried to grab his hand and he like
Yeah, he
so
was
she
pissed.
grabbed?
He was trying to do. Bless his heart and his big dick. He was he was trying to diffuse the situation a little, and he was like, "Okay, everybody, kumbaya, and okay, we're all good now. No more issues. Let's
No, no, sir. Let me stop you right there. I
really."
think he was very fucking condescending against
Oh,
women. Like you don't
absolutely.
fucking talk to. He was not saying
He was
kumbaya.
mansplaining to them.
This is what he was saying. Like you little women. Like ah, you guys are
He was
making a big deal, but it's
mansplaining.
not.
But you
It
have to
was fucked
understand,
up.
he didn't
But
know
for
what he was
Teddy,
doing.
in the interview, whenever Teddy was like, "Oh, look at me," the way like that's exactly how
Yeah.
what I was thinking in my head. Like, fuck you,
I
dude. Like
told
you're.
John the same thing. I was like, "Oh, these ladies are not gonna like it. He's totally
Mm,
mansplaining, and they don't like that." But what I
right.
was saying is he was doing a few good things. One, he was standing up for his woman, despite whether she's right or wrong. Wouldn't you want
Yeah.
Patos to stand up for you?
Yeah.
Okay. And two, he was trying to get the girls to just squash it like men do, most men.
Yeah, but we don't do that.
But
We
yeah,
need to
exactly.
like
And it's a
we need
show
to
that
drag it
that
out.
exactly. That's what I was saying. So in
But
his mind,
also,
in his
okay,
little masculine mind, he was
right.
like, "Oh, I did good, and now she's yelling at me and rushing me out."
Yeah, for sure. And telling me not to say anything.
Yeah,
Like you were fine when I was defending you earlier. Now you're telling me to
exactly. My
shut
point.
up. Right. So, okay, but also whenever they showed scenes of like Brandy saying like what's going on, Brandy looks
He's
awful.
done so. You know who she reminds me of?
The Joker.
Charo.
Yes.
Have you seen Charo? And Brandy's young, so she's overdoing it too fast. Like just like Khloe Kardashian, like we talked
It's
about. Like it's
It's
just
so
too
bad.
much, like too
Brandy is
fast.
just beautiful. Like whenever she first came on, you know, the show
She
and
had a
stuff, and like
natural beauty to her, and
she
she's
was beautiful, yeah. And then now she just looks awful.
I still want
And
to get some
okay,
work done.
but also, I mean, come on, like how low can you go to like be fucking around with somebody's wife and then like, you know, I mean, come on, Brandy, like have some fucking morals too. Like you claim to be this person that wants is looking for love and stuff like that. Like who, you know, like
Well, there's
unless you're
also a
part of that.
reason why Lisa Vanderpump used her to do crazy shit.
Oh yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, unless you're part of that lifestyle, right? Like, you know, no judgment. If you're part of that lifestyle where you swing and you have boyfriends and
Right.
girlfriends, cool. But Brandy does not claim to be this person. Like, you know, she was
She
cheated
did it
on.
for the
Her
wrong
husband
reason.
had a full-on affair on her.
Yep.
So I think like she is looking for a husband who is loyal to her. And it's like if you're looking for a husband to be loyal to you like that,
And
then
stop sleeping with married women. Close your
close
legs
your
to
legs to
married
married
women.
women.
Cash
Yeah, I know.
Trump checks, bitch.
I was cashing a Trump check. Oh
Oh
my God, we
yeah.
didn't even
We
talk
do
about
need to do our
Atlanta.
Facebook Live again soon. That was so
Yeah.
much fun. Who was
Okay,
the
so
person with the check thing that I was
Sal, he's a lender for Caliber, and he's also he is head of the membership committee for our NAREP.
Watch it.
He's funny. So, okay.
All right.
So, okay, let's talk about Roni next.
Real Housewives of New York, y'all. Let's do it. All right. Let me start it off since you started it off. Okay. I am loving Leah's crazy ass. Oh my God. She is so awesome. And you know what I like about her? I'm gonna make a prediction. I think that eventually Leah and Tinsley are not gonna be friends. Because think about how Tinsley's had such a rough time, not because of the other ladies completely, but also because of the way she acts and withholds things. Not being forthcoming about her situation with I think it's John, or no, it's not John. What's his name?
Scott.
Scott. Right, so I'm making a prediction for future. It might not even be this season, but her and Tinsley are gonna have a falling out because Tinsley's gonna be jealous of how accepting the girls are being of Leah. Even though they give her shit for getting drunk, they're quick to forgive her. Dorinda loves her. And then I think Ramona likes the fact that Leah is like treating her like a mother figure.
Like a mom.
Yeah, like, so Leah's good. She's crazy and she's got her little issues too, but I just think that there's gonna be some problems there with her and Tinsley eventually.
So I don't know, because I always see Leah defending Tinsley, and
but after a while Tinsley's gonna do something fucked up.
But I'm just saying, like, their whole thing is you claim to be one person one day, or like in front of some people, and Leah is like in your face. This is who I am.
Her true, honest self all the time.
I don't like drunk Leah at all. I think I would be so fucking mortified.
Obnoxiously drunk Leah, but I like.
That's what I'm saying.
Leah.
Like, yeah, I mean, Leah's cool, but like whenever she's sitting there like throwing shit and tiki torches and like at a restaurant, like a nice restaurant, and she's just fucking like that's
when you make it not fun for everyone else around.
Right. But also Sonia and Ramona, like, don't fucking act holier than thou, because y'all bitches are drunk messes.
Not calling the kettle black, because they're fucking falling in bushes and fucking falling off the chair and almost hitting themselves on the glass table.
Getting arrested for being drunk and shit. Like, come on. Don't act like you're better.
I think that's why they're cutting her a lot of slack, because she's doing all of the stuff that they've done. She's just not doing it at the same time as them.
But I also like that Leah was like, I'm sorry, I thought I could be myself. Like, I went to this party and fucking Sonia's all talking about, I don't shave my pussy and like acting all.
She's not trying to please them. Even though I think she does want their acceptance, but she's not like.
Well, I think she wants their acceptance because she has mommy issues. And I think that's her thing with Ramona. It's like she's always trying to please her because of her mommy issues, like I get
that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna find that through this group of older, more mature women.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
but let's get to the drama. That was my little tea about Leah, but let's get to the actual drama. Like, what do you think? How messy was that for Dorinda? Like, why the fuck does she care so much about
I told you weeks ago when we first started this podcast, Dorinda, it is none of your fucking business.
Who cares if she was like, and that was so messy as she pulled her.
It was so fucking messy because you know what? Like, she could have totally ruined her chances. Like, Tinsley obviously wants to get back together with Scott. It's very obvious
because of the damn show.
Because all of this shit around her. Exactly. And you're sitting there. But like, I loved whenever Dorinda came and was like, hey girls, this is what happened. And the girls were like, oh my gosh, really? That's exciting. Like, and they were all supportive. And Dorinda wanted everybody to be pissed off that she didn't tell them. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it backfired against her.
Oh yeah. Like, why the fuck do you care? Like, anyway, you know what? I think that's why Bethany left. She just doesn't have time for that negativity. And I'm pretty sure it was hard for Bethany to date, because every time Bethany brought a man around, did you see how Bravo would freaking make a whole scandal out of it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, so it's tough, these ladies have to put on a show for us.
So I watch Shark Tank. Oh, it's like one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, I watch Shark Tank when I'm bored.
Okay, well,
Usually
you know what? Same.
I'm in bed and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Same. Okay. Like I don't set it to record or anything. Yeah, you're right. Okay, but they're like every time that they bring on, like this a couple of days ago, we were watching this girl. She said that wine is too strong for her, and she would always wake up with a hangover. And she's a working mom, and so she had to like go to work every day, that kind of thing. So she created this like kind of like an Aperol spritz kind of thing, like where it's like wine and club soda, and it's the wine version of a skinny margarita. So it's
a watered down.
It's no sugar. Yeah, it's no sugar. It's still 5.5% alcohol, but like it's all natural ingredients, and you know.
Heard of this? Who and where?
I forgot her name, but like every single person. She came out on Shark Tank, and Mark Cuban picked her up. Mark Cuban picked her up. He invested exactly what she wanted.
Fucking brilliant idea. You know, a bunch of it's like the skinny cocktail, like you were saying.
The skinny margarita that Bethany created. That's my whole point. Is like, so she only has a license to distribute in California right now, but I'm waiting because I'm like, this is perfect because it's kind of like a White Claw for wine. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But better. So, anyways, everybody always brings up Bethany whenever like a woman is trying to do some kind of a liquor.
Yeah.
You know, and they always say like
Bethany has a patent on that kind of stuff. But didn't she sell it?
She sold it to Jose Cuervo, but she's still getting royalties and stuff. Like, so you can't call anything like a skinny whatever because that's her trademark. That's her trademark. But they always say like that's a whole anomaly. Like that's not normal. She had a whole different platform. She was on a show, and you know the show has a huge following. That's why she is successful. But normally this kind of stuff, it just doesn't sell. And so that's why every other shark said no to it. But Mark Cuban.
But Mark put his money on. Mark's pretty savvy businessman.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, my whole point with Bethany is I feel like she just used the show to elevate her success in her business. Yeah. And she's fucking smart as shit, man, because, for sure.
She's also doing a lot of humanitarian work.
Oh, so much. Did you see recently she's, like, donating to Black Lives Matter before that any kind of hurricane, you know, effort, like.
And there's another hurricane coming, too.
What? Where?
Well, a tropical storm right now, but it's in the Gulf. It's expected to hit anywhere from the Texas Gulf down to the Florida Panhandle.
Is Puerto Rico going to get hit again?
No, it's not. It's not over there. It's actually
recovered yet.
It's actually off the coast of Mexico, coming towards the Gulf, southern side of the United States.
So what about Cancun though? Because we're going next month.
Isn't Cancun on the Pacific side?
No, it's on the Atlantic side, down by the Caribbean. It's like the Caribbean.
Okay, yeah, then that's where it's at right now.
No,
but it's moving north.
Okay. I mean, it makes me feel bad because of the, you know, people that's gonna, but like, oh my gosh, my vacation. Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if we have time to talk about any of our other Brava shows. We could always.
Well, yeah, let's do it. I don't think they're home yet.
Okay, so you still have time. We gotta make sure we're respectful of your time with your family, of course.
I think we're good.
Do you have anything else to say about New York before we move over to Vanderpump Rules?
Yes, I do. So Ramona, I follow all of them on Instagram, you know, and so Avery got into some shit because
Avery is Ramona's daughter.
Ramona's daughter, yeah, because what was it? Like I don't know, Ramona something and Avery something, whatever. But like everybody who knows Avery has come out and like talk so much shit about Avery, saying that she is such a fucking snob and she but she's always talking so much shit about the show and she wants nothing to do with it and she doesn't want anybody to know that she's Ramona Singer's daughter, but yet she uses Ramona Singer's name to get into any kind of social event. So she's such a fucking snotty brat. It's like ridiculous. So that doesn't
surprise me one bit.
It doesn't either. Since I fucking saw Avery as a little girl, I'm like, man, she's going to turn out to be such a little bitch. Yeah, I said it.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
But no, good
So
point.
you want to move on to
let's move on to Vanderpump Rules.
VPR.
Huh?
Move on to VPR.
Yes, VPR. So I don't know how caught up you are. I just watched the
Very caught up.
Okay, good. It was reunion part 1 or 2. I just know it was
Part 1.
Part 1. Okay, so next week's part 2. So I was living for the new cast member, that girl that doesn't eat pasta.
Charlie, fucking love her.
Yeah, I was cheering her on when she went after Jax. I can't stand Jax. I think Jax.
Oh, you old man. Yeah, I mean, it's 5 o'clock. It's past your bedtime.
Annoying. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. He doesn't even care about Brittany. He's using Brittany because his father. I mean, I could go on and just bash him, but I won't because I didn't even want to. You seriously
need to start listening to the Watch What Crappens podcast because they fucking, I mean, seriously, like Charlie is my fucking hero. She is awesome. Like whenever she was putting him down for being an old man, and for the rest of the cast to like be on his side, fuck all of y'all.
They're kissing his ass because they think he's Nene. They think he's the Nene of Vanderpump. Where if you piss him off, like seriously, and now they're chasing off Kristen. I'm sorry, I know Kristen's can be stupid and annoying, but that was their girl, you know? The only thing that I don't like is that they made it okay
keep sleeping
for her.
With her friends.
Normalized it and made it okay for her to sleep with other girls' men. Other people.
Who made it okay for that?
The whole cast did. They should have stopped it from the beginning. And so now they're surprised that she slept with another cast member's crush or boyfriend or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But like, come on, dude. She did that already like several times, and you're now just saying. Well,
and James called it out too. He was like, "This is what she does."
Yeah, like why are you guys acting surprised? Like witches of WeHo are now just bringing it to the forefront because now you have an issue with her, so you're gonna go after her bad behavior, even though.
And for her to say it was slut shaming, that was not slut shaming. That's
slut shaming.
That is absolutely saying that you have no respect for your friends. Like you're sitting here saying that these are your friends, but and they're not.
Who are your friends if you've fucking slept with somebody? If you slept with, perfect example, Stassi.
Sheena.
Well, Sheena too, yeah.
Because Sheena was fucking around with Max too, and Sheena didn't know. Everybody was surprised that Max was sleeping with, slept with Kristen.
Boy, and why they need to focus on Max being the fuck boy instead of Sheena. I'm sorry, not Sheena. Kristen.
Oh, they're home. Yeah, I agree with you.
Anyway, we can wrap it up, but like, I'm just saying, like. I didn't like that they were coming for her when they have Jax as the worst human being on their freaking show.
Wait, it's just Haley that came home, so we can continue because Haley will just go.
So, like I'm saying, like focus. Come on, I'm over here.
I'm sorry, I'm here.
So what I'm saying is, Jax is a worse person than Kristen, in my opinion. They're both bad.
100%.
But if you're gonna fucking come for Kristen, then Jax needs to be held accountable for all the bullshit.
Right? Why are you defending Jax whenever Kristen?
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're all a bunch of hypocrites.
What Kristen did was nothing compared to what Jax did.
Let's revamp the show and get rid of all the fucking old has-beens.
That's what the Watch What Crappens guys say.
The new one.
That's what they say. They were like, "You guys are old news." Like,
Watch What Crappens is good. Because I'm going to start listening to them since they have my...
You should, because I'm telling you, like, that's exactly what they say. They were like, you know, just be done with fucking Jackson. Brittany's a fucking bitch. I fucking hate... Like, they go off. They hate Brittany so much. Because you know what? Because Brittany was all, I have never seen so much disrespect in my life whenever Charlie was calling Jackson old man. And the guys from Watch What Crappens were like, how about you married somebody? How about your husband fucking cheated on you? And like, has, you know, like, how about, that's like the worst, the most disrespectful thing you've ever heard. And you're married to Jax Taylor.
But
they're awesome. I love them.
She has that Southern stand by your man type of mentality.
Okay, you hold on. Here's where I'm gonna stop you there. You can't be all
I'm
fucking
not saying
Southern.
it's right. I'm just saying
I know. I'm just saying you can't say that you're Southern and I stand by my man because Southern people are also homophobic and then be like, oh no, I'm so fucking involved and that's
like
not
her
how
pastor.
that's what I'm saying. Like you can't play both sides, homie. You're
Nope.
either super Southern and bless your heart and stand by your man
What they have
and
done,
homophobic.
I did not call them about the pastor.
That's what Tom Sandoval said.
I'm totally on Tom's side about the whole thing, and I'm also on what's his girlfriend's name? I forget her name. Ariana's side.
With Lala?
Yeah, they're all a bunch of
100%.
they're all,
and for Lala,
maybe
you know
Jax
what?
has some shit on Lala and
No. This is what the Watch What Crappens guy said, and I 100% agree.
I think they party together.
Right. Of course. But
Because
Lala, so like, Rand, right. I'm gonna send you
on drugs.
I'm gonna send you the episode of the Watch What Crappens because they do the voices of everybody, and every time that Jax talks, they're like, "Hey guys, yeah." It's fucking awesome. But anyway, so what's it called? They were saying that Rand, just because Rand and Jax are good friends, so now all of a sudden Lala is like, oh, Jax supporter and Jax whatever. Right. Because they're both the fucking same age. Like, or Jax makes Rand feel young, that kind of thing.
It's so sad though, like, because I really do like the show, but I can't stand Jax anymore. Lala's getting on my nerves now.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
You know,
Lala has nothing going on.
And you know what? They need just Tom.
I love that Charlie has 2 jobs and showed it because season 1 of Vanderpump Rules, like they were all broke as shit, you know, and like took any job that they could possibly get, you know, because they were all struggling, you know, models or actors or whatever, and that's why they got the job at SUR. Like that was their entire platform, is they got jobs at SUR because, you know, from there they could elevate their success or whatever, right? And so Charlie has 2 jobs, and now Dana, was that her name, Dana?
Yeah, Dana's the blonde girl that's
so Dana she's bartending at Tom Tom, and she's serving at SUR. Like I think that's our new cast.
Yeah,
we need to be done with everybody.
Tom Tom. Yeah.
I do think that Bravo needs to do a spinoff of Beau and Stassi's wedding. Not Lala and Rand.
I know damn well that's gonna happen whenever all this COVID passes.
Well, I hope so, but like not Lala and Rand. Like I don't want to see that shit, you know, whatever. But I do want to see. I want to see Stassi and Beau because Beau is so sentimental and Stassi's just such a bitch.
She is. I was gonna say she reminds me of you, but
that's why I love her.
In a good way, like a bitch.
Well, okay, so I love the shade that she threw whenever Andy was like, "So how's it going? You know, quarantine in your house?" And she's like, "Well, I just love the view because all the other fucking Valley View bitches, they don't have a view." Yeah.
Well, and her house is unique too, as compared to the same fucking style of house that all the other ones bought.
Yep. Yeah. Agreed.
I don't know. I may be growing out of them. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see what happens with the new season, but I do, you know, I like Dana a lot. I feel like she smells though. I don't know why. She looks like her Dana? Armpit smell. Yeah.
No, not to me. I could see her having smelly feet, though.
I don't know. I think she just smells. I don't know. And then I love Charlie, but I do feel like they're going to fire her after this season.
Yeah, because even
Lisa
was putting up for Jax, and I was like, what? And if they fire her and they leave Jax, I'm probably not going to watch anymore.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on Watch What Crappens.
Wow, this guy must be my
spirit animal
or something. Anyway, can I end the show with this?
Yes.
And I know you don't watch it, but I'm going to challenge you.
Okay.
New season of Below Deck just started.
Oh, I can't.
Please, this season's
I get
seasick. Captain Sandy has all girls now, so it's all girls in charge. So it's the chief stew's a woman, and now the bosun's a woman.
I'm excited for Southern Charm to start again.
You know what? I was so disgusted with last season. The guys were so fucking assholes with the girls, and they were a bunch of chauvinist pigs, and I don't like chefs.
They all are. That's Southern Charm. That's what it is. It's the good old boy syndrome.
Yeah. No,
and also, what's her name? Catherine. She's back with Ravenel. She's back with him in real life.
Yeah, that's stupid, and that sucks. I feel bad for her kids.
Mm-hmm. They're kind of ugly too.
Well, that's all the time we have, y'all. Thank you for tuning into our Bravo combo. Please subscribe, share, comment, tell us what you like, what you want us to watch. Give us your opinions as well. Until next time, have a grand old time. Happy Pride, and we'll see you soon. Love ya. Mwah.